Okay, so hi once again. This is Joey Foster, T150, my global learning project where I was the host. So, like I said in my last video, I'm hosting my colleague Akash, and we're gonna go play some basketball at IM West. So we met at IM West, and my kind of game plan was just to play horse, just chit chat, relax. We play a little one-on-one if he was up for it. I'm not really sure. Uh, kind of things that we talked about while just playing basketball. We talked about kind of just Indian norms, what he liked to do. I mentioned he liked to play soccer in my last video. Kind of what I was feeling before. I was obviously nervous because I didn't know how it was going to go or if he was going to be competitive because I remember he said he played sports. I was nervous during when we first started playing horse because I was kind of taking it easy on him because I just didn't know how good or if he was played basketball or if he was good at it. As kind of we got progressing after we were done, I was comfortable with it. I felt comfortable with him. He's really easy to talk to. Reactions from Akash when we were playing. He's very competitive. He kind of started talking trash a little bit, saying like you couldn't hit that shot, you couldn't hit this shot. What I was concerned. So what I was concerned about was him being competitive, and I didn't know if he was going to take it well when we were playing. Like I said, I took it easy. So as we were playing, he wasn't terrible at basketball or anything. So I just kind of started just playing normally. Then we played a few games and just normal. Um, did I make any adjustments while we were interacting? So kind of like I was talking about before. So I don't really like to lose. So typically I just try and whoop somebody's butt. I grew up with two brothers. We're all very competitive, and he told me he's an only child, but he's still very competitive. So at first I took it easy, like I said, then I just started playing normal. I didn't lose to him. I didn't want to give him a game, like I said. I'm a type of person. What I kind of learned from the experience, so yeah, we played basketball. It was kind of fun. I think he got to see. He said he never really goes up to IM West that often, so it was kind of cool to show him that. Just there are a lot of people just going there to play basketball. So what I learned from this, what we talked about, obviously he's competitive. He said he watches a lot of sports now that he lives in America, not in India. Obviously, at Michigan State, sports are pretty prevalent with football and basketball. He said he likes professional sports a little bit better. I'm guessing that's because professional sports are a lot more popular globally than domestically. Um, so yeah, he likes to watch Michigan State basketball, Michigan State football. He said we just talked about the Middle Tennessee game. Michigan State lost. He's kind of sad about that, and it was kind of just a bad game for them. Also, he said kind of the main sports that Indians play in India are soccer and rugby. Like I mentioned in the last video, he played soccer for his university. He said rugby's pretty popular as well. I think it's probably a popular sport globally. Things that I'd like to do with him. He talks about soccer a lot as we kind of hung out, so it'd be cool to play soccer with him. And he said a lot of international students, a lot of coworkers that we have play soccer. Maybe I've heard or I went to this Indian cuisine restaurant this past summer in California. Maybe there's an Indian cuisine place in that. Maybe go out to eat with him. He could show me a good place. That'd be kind of cool. It's another thing. Just kind of general reflection, things that I'm like wanting to learn about. I was kind of curious about the transition from the U.S. or from India to the United States. So I was kind of curious who he hangs out with because it's kind of hard for international students to make friends. So he said he has a girlfriend. He said he met her in the cafeteria a couple years or last year, and he's been hanging out or dating her ever since. And she said she's a sophomore, so she's younger. And he kind of talked about he's nervous about what they were going to do after college. And he has a lot of older friends too, a lot of master students, doctoral students, as well as outside. He said he hangs out with one of his best friends is named Anthony. Yeah, I think he said he lives a few blocks away from over on Harrison. He likes to hang out at his place a lot. Kind of how he's transitioned. He said he got his driver's license a couple summers, or yeah, a summer ago, 2 summers ago, and he kind of getting around. He's using the car. He said he owns a Mazda, so he likes that. And then I mean, it's kind of pretty obvious to me. And he also said he says it's been easy for him to make friends because he speaks really good English. So I think that's a major key for any international student. If they're better at English, it's going to be a smoother transition for them. So he said that's been very helpful. All right, that's my direction.